Hi there, it's Lori, and this story is going to be a little different. Like I said, I've been kind of looking through my it was 2005 notebook from students, and this one particular student had written pages and pages. Well, I had read through it, but I kind of skimmed it the first time. But I wanted to share um, something in there that I think I can use as advice uh, to you all. Um, and it has to do with being present for people. Um, being that peace for others. Um, I hope that for many of you, that not only do I bring you laughter, because usually that's my vibes, but anyway, I'm going to share, not verbatim, but what she was sharing in this three pages front and back, fully written on every page. She talked about the Twin Towers, the day 9/11/2001. She was a freshman. She was in my classroom. And she said the whole school felt strange. Because of where we are, and we're in Colorado, and that happened in New York. It occurred right as students were getting to school. So school hadn't started. But if you had your radio on or in your car or whatever, you knew. So she described the heaviness of walking in the halls, and then my class was her first class. While we were in there, she said we were sitting there, and everybody was just kind of looking at each other. Some people knew, some people didn't. I didn't know the gravity of the situation yet, because again, it was right. I literally heard what happened, and I thought somebody was misguided. Anyway, got out of my car, went to my classroom to get ready. Students come in. Everything feels heavy by then. Words getting around, right? This was not just some small plane accident. Anyway, so what she said in there is that after the principal came on and said, families, do what you need to do. Families may call you out however they feel they need to handle this moment in time. What she wrote, it was in that moment that how I felt the student, how the student felt about me changed forever. So she was a freshman, and she happened to have my class all 4 years. But she said, I don't know what it was, because clearly you were shocked too. But I looked at you, because you were the teacher, you were the adult in the room, and I don't know exactly how to describe it, but I was comforted, and I knew it was going to be okay. And we need to be that for people. If we can, sometimes we need people to be that for us. So, again, not my normal vibes whatsoever. But I felt it was important. Sometimes I like to tell deeper, heavier things, because I think it's important to remember that a lot of stuff is going on, and we can be comfort to others. We ourselves might need to seek comfort. So do that in whatever manners that you need. All right, moving forward. I had a cleaning emergency. So next week, my stepdaughter from California is going to be here to watch her 18-year-old sister's play, because she has not a main role, but an important role, if that makes sense, in this play. And so she'll be staying here for a couple nights with our almost 3-year-old grandson. And so we had to get the spare room cleaned again. Now, y'all have seen me clean it before if you've been around a while. If you haven't, go back a ways. Like, go back about a year. I had to clean it. It was worse this time because I literally was catch-all. Yes, everything was just being put in there to get it out of the way. You couldn't even see the bed. Well, okay, you could see about a strip that wide across the bottom of that queen-size bed. It was mostly boxes and different stuff, but some of it was toys and stuff, clothing that my stepdaughters were getting rid of because they didn't wear it or didn't need it, didn't use it anymore, didn't fit anymore, whatever. Anyway, so me and my husband just started cleaning. Well, what I discovered is I had a whole bunch of different yarn storage bags, I guess, and I needed to actually use them because it was like my yarn storage in there had been nice and organized, but it was out of control. And so here's the picture. I'm going to lean this way. Here's the picture of what it looks like after. Sadly, I just wasn't thinking, and I forgot to take before pictures. This is what it looked like after. And again, I found 3 or 4 yarn storage bags. I mean, they're not labeled that way, but that's what they are. And I need to go in and really organize more. Anyway, so sorry for my lead in like that. I feel like it's a downer, but seriously, I mean it. I mean it. If you need comfort, please seek out comfort. If you need to be comfort to someone, be comfort to someone. But remember, you can only be who you are, nothing more, nothing less. But here's the great thing when you clean a space like that. I got rid of a lot of trash and reorganized some things, but I found stuff. Now, I already made an emoji of this, if you remember, because I love it. It's one of my favorite, and I didn't know where it went. Well, I found it. Okay. Number 2, mega find. Remember I said I had big hooks in a pencil box, but I couldn't find it? Well, there it is. But what else is in here is a boy hook, a 5mm boy hook. I know there are some boy lovers out there. I am not one of them. This will probably be in a giveaway. It's right. But it says boy, B-O-Y-E, right on the back. I literally don't know when I got this, but there's the sticker. This will be in a giveaway at some point. I won't be doing giveaways a ton, but it will happen sometimes. Oh, this is just a box. So this one, I have a a bag or a container of all of my Furls boxes. But here's hooks that were in here that I needed. 16mm. Here's a prim. It's a Q, which is 15mm. And this one, which is a very unique one, you'd have to be right-handed to use this. This would not work for a lefty. This one is 20mm. I used this hook to make a t-shirt yarn, like literal t-shirts that I cut up, made yarn, t-shirt yarn rug. I made 2 of them. That's back in my throwbacks from 2021. So I had been missing these hooks, but I'm also happy to have this pencil box because now I can put some other hooks in there. Now my 25mm makes that 20mm just look like nothing, right? Look at that. Who knew 5mm was such a big difference? But it is. Okay, that 25mm still doesn't fit there, so we'll go back where it was. All right, so I'm going to probably do some hook organizing soon, but like I said, I inserted the picture. So that's the second thing I found, which I've been missing for quite some time, by the way. And I also found this. This is super special. And I'm going to ask you, this is going to be a shout out. which, by the way, Monday Yarn Management, Crafting Kittee, it's her concept. Crafting Kittee's April Creator Spotlight is Very Pink Knits. That's the red and black washcloth or dishcloth I did. That was hers. Anyway, so this pin, it's so cute. It's from the universe. This I won from J Hook Crochet's Reggie. And Reggie is making content again. If you don't know J Hook Crochets, please go check her out. I am so happy to have found this. I could not figure out where this went. Thrilled that I found it because it was meaningful to me, and I appreciated Reggie sending that. That's when she was still living in Germany that I received this. So that can go right up here next to the adipose. That's a fluffy sheep and my ladybird and my eggplant. Oh, my stuff, my Cheez-It. Oh no, I turned the Cheez-It backwards. I have to fix that. That's going to drive me crazy. From Crafty Wit. The eggplant is from Camille. That adipose is from Deb Morgana. So funny because she didn't know I was also making adipose that year. Or that month, that year. The heck. We literally made adiposes the same month. I made mine on my Centro. It's up here. He's right here. So, anyway. With all of that, I just want to tell you, you matter. Kindness matters. I appreciate you all. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Which just means so be it. Hugs from me, Ma Potato Head. Hugs from me. Whatever kind of hug you need. And if you want a special surprise, join my membership any level by April 24th, and you will get a small surprise from me. Linda Snyder said she wanted a sneak peek. I'm just going to show you the thread I'm using there. That's it. There's your sneak peek. That's not the item. The item, I don't know how to sneak peek it without showing too much of it. So there you go. Oh, I also found a whole set of Tunisian hooks too. So anyway, thanks for coming in. I do appreciate you. You matter. Kindness matters. And if you need comfort right now, seek comfort because things are going on. Things are going on. Just know I'm sending you love and comfort as needed. Thank you for spending time with me. Bye.